But next, the biggest attraction in Sedona isn't the majestic mountainscapes, but a power from deep within the earth.
And this is a place that we would call one of those doorways. We call this a portal to access the spirit.
Each year, millions of visitors flock to the southwestern state of Arizona for the breathtaking views and clean desert air. But in the northern mountainous town of Sedona, locals say there's something else that draws the tourists here. It's a mysterious power from deep within the earth.
According to a lot of people, Sedona is one of the only spots in the world that has the true vortex.
I've heard about vortexes and the psychics are here and the energy fields and that, but I had no idea that it would be anything like it is.
Sedona is most famous for its vortexes, giant magnets of energy located where the ley lines of the earth converge.
Simple definition of a vortex is an enhanced energy site that makes it easier for people to do meditation, prayer, or mind-body healing skills.
But not everyone comes to Sedona looking to harness the power of a vortex. Some just come for the views.
It's beautiful up here in Sedona. It is really quite a magical place up here.
Sedona's scenery has an almost otherworldly appearance.
If a dinosaur walked by, it wouldn't look out of place. It gets that primeval at times.
The strangeness of the landscape is a result of 350 million years of erosion.
It's just gorgeous, and everybody stops and says the same thing. Oh.
You just feel it. There's strength in the mountains.
As far back as 8,000 BC, it is believed the Native Americans have been attracted to Sedona's red rocks. Since then, and even today, the valley is considered their sacred land. Today, tourists and locals alike share this land. And Sedona's tourist boom is almost entirely centered around the power of the red rocks.
You know, people come here to Sedona from all over the world to have this kind of energy work done. To clear and to open and to receive and to renew on all levels because of the amazing configuration of the vortexes here.
Along with massages, visitors to Sedona can find many of the world's most renowned psychics and energy healers living in this mountainous getaway.
Center for the New Age is one of the places where the invisible world is readily accessible, and people come in and want to know about all sorts of things that aren't tangible or mainstream.
Tourists open to the experience can get an aura reading, buy crystals, or just a decorative sun catcher. But just like any tourist destination, Sedona has plenty of luxury accommodations. A local favorite is the Los Abrigados Resort and Spa. With 200 well-appointed rooms, Los Abrigados is top of the line, even by metaphysical standards.
We do have a full-service concierge that arranges many a time a psychic reading or a palm reading or some type of aura reading.
It seems the locals in Sedona are happy to help expose visitors to the secrets of the land. There's even a Jeep tour that will help you find the elusive vortexes.
We have to see the Earth as alive. She's very much alive. She has energy centers, just like our body has energy centers.
Guides bring groups throughout the Red Rocks for a better understanding of this sacred land.
This is what they mean. 1 square inch takes 100 years to grow.
The Native American connection to here goes back a long time.
Look at this. Look what's around you here. Another great view of the...
It wasn't until the 1970s that word began to spread about the powers that lie within the Red Rocks.
The actual term vortex was first coined by a lady named Paige Bryant for the 4 most easily accessed and frequently visited meditation sites in Sedona.
Bryant claimed to feel a mysterious form of super energy at the vortex sites. And she isn't alone.
I think there's definitely
I definitely think there's something here.
Some scientists say the iron oxide found in the red rocks creates the unexplained energy, while others describe the sites as irregularities in the Earth's magnetic field, similar to the Bermuda Triangle. But most who visit prefer to abandon science altogether.
There is certain energy there, and something does happen. You get a certain feeling, and it's usually a very powerful and very good feeling.
This is a birthing of consciousness. Something very profound is happening.
Some even experience a disturbing increase in psychic ability.
Think of it as senses we have that have just atrophied because we've had no training in it. The vortexes seem to help people turn up the volume.
Some of the local Indians have said that in this land we're calling Sedona, there are many doorways into the world of spirit, for the veils between the worlds are thin in this place.
Is it possible that the vortexes are portals into the spirit world?
People do have experiences that are, if you want to call it paranormal. I've seen things I can't explain. People have seen spirits, they've heard things, they've felt things.
When you least expect it is when spirit pops up and says hello.
Some say nature has a way of letting us know when there is a spirit afoot.
Keep your eyes open and watch the flora, because you'll find places like this. And we have here an Arizona cypress and an Arizona sycamore. It's broken into 3 trunks. And look at how it's wrapped itself into the sycamore. And this is a place that we would call one of those doorways. We call this a portal to access the spirit world.
I was talking about when the flora picks up on some kind of energy field, you'll see it in the trees. You'll see either bizarre formation in the tree or something unusual is there, and just to be very aware of that. And as I was explaining this man was standing on the root of this sycamore, and all of a sudden he turned as white as a sheet. I thought he was going to faint, and he said, "I can't believe this. I'm feeling energy coming up my right leg." That's where his foot was on the root. "And it's going up my spine and into my head. What is going on?"
Could the spirits of the earth be reaching out to the living through the power of the vortex?
I've had people out on tours that cry, just break down, grown men.
Whether or not you believe in the power of the vortex, in Sedona, it's hard to deny its otherworldly charm.
When they go back to where they're from, their eyes have been opened a little bit by the beauty of this place.
It's very inspirational here.